In this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how you can become a high-ticket closer and earn 6 figures a year as quickly as humanly possible. If you want to go from being miserable 9-to-5 office job or whatever job you've got now where you're not happy and you're not making much money, to the point where you're Mr. Beast and you've got a Lambo and a sick house and everything like that, then this is the video for you. If you're wondering who I am, my name's Oliver. I've closed over $1.5 million in sales over the last few years. I'm a high-ticket closer and all that fun stuff. These days I work with businesses and help them optimize their sales process and basically make more money. So let's start off with why. Why should you become a high-ticket closer? So I'll tell you exactly why. Because you can have location freedom. You're going to be able to live literally anywhere in the world, provided that you've got access to the internet and you've got your setup like a laptop and whatever. You're going to make a significant amount of money if you're actually decent at it, which is a completely different topic, which I will cover. And you can make loads of money. You can have complete time location freedom, and also you operate very much like a kind of individual rather than an employee. Yes, you are working for somebody, but because you are literally like breadwinner, like you are quite literally generating money directly for their business. Like you're not just on some weird kind of secondary peripheral job. You're actually straight on the front line making them money. Like you will get treated very, very well if you can do a really, really good job. And it just is awesome. Like usually you end up working with great people, like business owners. Like almost most of the time you'll work directly with a business owner, and if not, you'll work with their sales manager, who usually is right underneath their business owner, and usually going to be very, very good, very, very good closer, and you'll be able to learn lots of from them, and you're going to get exposure to the industry and whatever. For example, if you want to learn about marketing agencies and you become a closer for a business that helps marketing agencies, you're going to be speaking to marketing agencies all day long, right? And you're going to learn everything there is to know about marketing agencies, which is going to position you better to start your own marketing agency. And you'll be sick at sales, so you'll be able to close loads of deals when you do start your agency. I think there's loads of reasons why. Let me give you a little bit of context, okay? So I have about probably 3-4 years of sales experience prior to becoming a high-ticket closer, and I was pretty good at times. I had my moments. There was some jobs that I did very, very good job at, very, very good job at. There was other jobs where I didn't do a very good job, and to be honest, my heart really wasn't in it. The whole time I had a 9-to-5 job. I just was literally dreaming about having freedom, location freedom and time freedom, and basically making more money and just not having a boss and all that shit and being an entrepreneur. The second I became a high-ticket closer, which actually came after having my own business, and I still have my own business as well, but that's a story for a different day. But basically, I started working as a high-ticket closer, and I realized straight away that oh my god, this is in alignment with exactly what I wanted. Like I said before, you don't feel like an employee. You get treated with a lot of respect, especially if you deliver, especially if you can close deals. And yeah, it just over that time period, I've taken over 600 sales calls and closed hundreds of thousands of dollars in deals, and basically made a little bit of a name for myself in the space that I'm in. And now it's I have access to crazy opportunities that I could never have dreamed were possible, and those opportunities I know for sure are going to unlock even more opportunities, and so on and so forth, and mean that I'm going to get to being Mr. Beast Lamborghini guy up here, which I'm not right now, which is fine by me. But anyway, so there's some context. That's who I am. I've got sales experience, and here I am preaching at you about becoming a high-ticket closer because I think it's awesome. So how do you become a high-ticket closer? That is the golden question. So I think the kind of most simple answer to this is, you need to find businesses that sell high-ticket products, and then you need to contact them and offer to work for them. I've been involved in the interview process. I have interviewed closers. I'm the sales manager now in the place that I started as a high ticket closer. I have interviewed multiple people, and I can tell you, and reviewed loads of applications, and I can tell you the number one thing you need to nail when sending an application is a loom. Just like this video right now, you need to send them a super concise, value packed, confident sounding loom that's got great audio, it's got great video, it's demonstrating that you are competent and clearly coherent and not an idiot or whatever. You don't need any sales experience. Zero. You don't need to have sales experience. You probably would benefit from being some kind of extrovert / people person if you don't have any experience, and if you already do have experience in sales, just general sales, even if it's coming from a kind of corporate background, you still it's quite different to doing that anyway, so it's not really going to make a big difference to your to your application. I think overall, I think most of the time, like the thing I'm looking for is this person going to be coachable? Did they come across well? Are they presented well? Did they speak clearly? And if you nail all those things in like the loom, then oh my god, you will absolutely like at least get yourself either considered or in front of the right person. Depends on whether the company's hiring, right? So first and foremost, you need to find businesses that are actually selling like high ticket stuff. Do you want a little hint here? If you've made it this far, then you deserve this, right? So the way to do this is to go on Skool, skool.com. If you don't know what it is, then get to know, right? It's a platform where basically you can have communities and like paid communities, and that's where loads and loads of high ticket businesses, online businesses, are sending their clients and like putting their clients, right? Because you can host information, you can host like your course and your program and your mentorship or whatever on the platform, on Skool, right? So if you go into Skool and you can go on like the Discover Communities tab, and you can literally just find like every community that's on there, and you can see who owns every single community, and you can find those people on social media and you can message them. Like, it's not going to be like looking for like a traditional job. It's not going to be like, you know, going on like Indeed or whatever job board like you use wherever you're based. It's not like that at all. Like, you need to be a little bit more slick with it, a bit more smart with it, and be a bit more focused and direct. You should be sending out those slick looms to people, like I said, recording individually. You do it, don't just record one, record it for every single individual business you're contacting. Be like, hey, I've just found your program, like I'm looking to become a high ticket closer, and yeah, like basically do your whole like pitch. In fact, I'll make a video about that, so stay tuned. Subscribe if you want to see that video. I'll make a video about how to put a loom together to attract people to like you if you're trying to become a high ticket closer. That's a great idea. Anyway, so yeah, basically you want to send out that loom, and then do it consistently until you speak to enough people there where you are actually being considered or even offered a role, and then bang, you've got yourself a role. But then you need to like consider like what to do next, right? Because it's almost certainly going to be commission only, or like the best ones are. And if you are going to be successful in the long run, then you really need to like get good. In which case, this is my recommendation to you. I know some amazing people in this space who train people to become high ticket closers. I was trained by I went through like an amazing program that has turned me into like what I like to think is a pretty decent closer. I used to close at like 6%, 7%. Now it's 25% plus every single month consistently. It's literally quadrupled my close rate, and yeah, turned me into what I think is pretty decent. But anyway, so if you're interested in being hooked up, like connected with those people, like it's not my business or anything like that. If you want me to point you in the right direction though, and give you like a kind of reference or whatever, feel free to drop a comment on this video, be like, hey, I'm interested, and I'll drop you like a line, and we can talk, and I can put you in front of the right people. That's pretty much everything from the video. So just to kind of recap, right? So first and foremost, if you want to become a high ticket closer and like get to the point where you're earning 6 figures, which is 100% achievable, first and foremost, understanding why doing it makes sense. You know, the fact that you can have location freedom, you can have time like management freedom, like you can choose your own schedule and you'll be respected and be able to kind of manage like your own time however you want, and you can make loads of money. Like, bit of context, obviously I covered like my background and how I'm in high ticket sales now. Just finding those high ticket, like you've got to just find those high ticket businesses online. Usually I think Skool is the best way to find them, and then send them like individually, send the owners of those businesses looms via LinkedIn or via Instagram or whatever. You can literally find them on Skool. And then finally, like what to do next is get good. You're gonna get that through practice, and also, yeah, like I said, I know an amazing person to help you with improving, and they've had a massive impact on my success. But yeah, that's everything from the video. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.